Welcome back to the XFizz guide. This is Dr. Nardi here. So I am actually posting what I am going to call a redo video about the ACSM leg cycling metabolic equation because a very nice commenter did bring up that I made a small arithmetic mistake in the original video where this was plus 3.5 only, and not plus 3.5, plus 3.5, or plus 7. Now, the process is still the same as my original video, but I'm going to take it step by step again because I don't want there to be any confusion. So here is the base equation written out in the blue. The base equation can be written as you see, VO2 equals 1.8 plus work rate divided by body weight, that's in parentheses. And then plus 3.5 plus 3.5. You can definitely shorten that to plus 7 if you want. I wrote that in purple up here. Very basic, straightforward equation, but like I said in the last video, there are two caveats. Number one, work rate. Your work rate must be in kilogram meters per minute. So you may see that represented as kgm/minute, or you might see kg/meter/minute. Now, those are the same thing. So if you see those, that's the same thing. What you can't do is you can't put the work rate of watts into there. Now, if you get a question that asks you or tells you about the work rate in watts, say, and they say, well, you have an individual that's cycling at 100 watts, you have to convert that into kilogram meters per minute. The way you do that is you take whatever watt number you have, multiply it by 6.12, and that will give you your kilogram meters per minute. Sometimes you can just round this off to 6. I believe on the ACSM exam they still allow you to do that, to just round it to 6, but you want to reference your ACSM exercise guidelines for exercise testing and prescription manual for that. The other caveat is the body weight of the individual. That has to be in kilograms, not pounds. Remember, if they give you pounds, divide it by 2.2, and that will give you the body weight in kilograms. All right, now let's go ahead and let's do an example straight out. And let's say that we have a 60 kilogram individual. So up here we have a 60 kilogram individual. So we know right off the bat, we don't have to do any conversions. I don't have to change the body weight into kilograms because it's already there. So we like that, that's good. And let's say they are cycling at, well, let's pick a nice even number, 600 kilogram meters per minute. So now I know my body weight and I know my work rate, and they're already in the format that we need to be, so we can simply plug them in. When I do it, I like to completely rewrite the equation. So VO2 equals 1.8 plus my work rate, which is 600, divided by the body weight, which is 60, and then plus 7. So I'm just combining these two already. So this is resting VO2 on a horizontal component and resting VO2 on a vertical component, so just in case you needed those. So here's my equation rewritten out. Now at this point, we can do one of two things. We can either do our parentheses first, which we should do, or we can combine this 1.8 and this 7. But let's follow proper protocol. Let's divide our 600 by our 60, so if my math is correct, that should just bring us down to 60, right? So 600 divided by 60, sorry, my fault, 10. Okay, so this should be VO2, I'm rewriting her in a different color, plus, I'm sorry, this should be 100. No, sorry, 10. Plus 7. Then we can combine all of those numbers together. So if we do that, we get, this is 17 plus another 1.8, so we're looking at VO2 equals 18.8 mLs per kg per minute. So again, it's a pretty straightforward, easy equation. There are not a lot of tips and tricks to it. Really, you just need to make sure that you do your math and your arithmetic correctly. But this will be the VO2, 18.8 mLs per kg per minute at this work rate. Now, this question could very easily be reworded, right? And it could say, all right, well, you have an individual that is cycling at 100 watts. This would be the same thing. I just have to take 100, multiply it by 6, and that would give me my kgms, and that is my work rate. So this is leg cycling. This equation is not going to change. Apply it every time. This is an update from the last video. Again, the proper equation is +7 on this side, not +3.5.